Our family didn't have a lot of money. Our family struggled. My relatives faced all sorts of social issues. But I think that it can be different. It can be better. It's the path. I think this world is full of opportunities, but you have to train yourself. You have to motivate yourself, and you can't get caught up in stuff you can't control or deal with. You have to just try and surround yourself with some good mentors to help you get through those tough times. And I think that this world is a great place, and there's so much opportunity for Aboriginal people. Actually, I wanted to be a hockey player. And here I sit in Aboriginal organizations, which is great. But yeah, my hope was I was going to make the NHL. I even at 10 years old. At 14, I was starting to think it's not going to happen. At 16, I tried to hold on to the dream. I played a couple years junior hockey and realized that I got to go to school. I got to do something because, my family didn't have a lot of money at that time. I mean, it was just, there's no way I had to make a living, right? So it's interesting how life takes you in these different paths. But at 10 years old, yeah, I thought I was going to play, and I hate to admit it, Toronto Maple Leafs of all things. So not many Vancouver people have ever been Toronto fans, but yeah, I definitely thought I was going to be a NHL player. I find it hard to speak about my own accomplishments. What I feel good about is when I've gone into a community or I've taken on a project or with an organization and I've helped it move it to whatever stage it needs to go to. And I think about things like, so for example here, with my work at Aboriginal Tourism BC, we've undertaken this major initiative with the Aboriginal Travel Services. And it's not easy, it's very competitive, but over the last little bit, it's been nice to see the business grow. And then within the first year, how many, like roughly 70 communities are starting to use it. And like to see that growing and see that those benefits are going to flow back to students with scholarships now. We're actually starting to hand out a couple of tourism scholarships, and like that feels good. I like that. It feels really great. If someone had told me that I'd be doing today what I'm doing when I was in my younger years, I never would have believed it. I mean, it was a foreign concept to me. I couldn't see outside of the boundaries of Prince Albert where I lived. A very modest town, very large Aboriginal population there. A lot of social economic issues there, but a good city, but challenges, right? And I could never imagine. I often wonder, am I going to be here the rest of my life? Is this really what it's going to be? And some people have chosen to stay there, which is fine. But for me, I just would never believe where I am today, and I never would believe that I'm doing so many neat things. Whether it's here at Aboriginal Tourism BC or on the World Indigenous Tourism Board that I sit, or really neat stuff. I never would have imagined leaving Canada, never mind out of Saskatchewan at that time. So now to go around the world and see the things I've been able to be part of, some days I just wake up and as much as it's long hours, I have to pinch myself every once in a while and realize, wow, I must be the luckiest person on the world in this alive on this planet right now.